Welcome to the show, it's the Packer Squad, talking all things green and gold. Give a round of applause. We break it down every game, every play, from Lambeau to the talks. You know we slay. Got the energy, electric vibes, always hype. Join the conversation, come on, grab your mic. It's a podcast flow that keeps your heart in tune. Every touchdown, every fumble, we're the afternoon. Packer boys, we be bringing the heat. Live on YouTube, can't accept defeat. Subscribe, hit that bell, never miss a beat. Follow us on Facebook, it's the ultimate retreat.
This is a Huddle Sports Network broadcast. You can find us on Roku TV, Amazon Fire TV, Facebook, and of course YouTube. Get all your NFL news here first.
Well, hello there, everybody, and welcome to the Packer boys. How y'all boys doing tonight?
Doing good.
Good. Merry Christmas, everybody.
I was
Happy holidays, people.
I hope everybody had a Merry Christmas on the panel. Hope every viewer has had a Merry Christmas too.
I didn't put it on because I've been showing everybody, but there it is.
There you go.
There it is. There's my Parsons jersey.
Yep.
Got that for Christmas.
Yep.
The best present of all is this. The best present of all.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, Vikings. Thank you, Lions. I want to thank the Lions for being a bad team this year and thank the Vikings for being a better than bad team this year and putting them in the basement.
Wait. This year, I think this year showed us that John Dorn was right all along.
Yeah.
Same old Lions,
The Fool's Gold Lions were really the same old Lions in disguise.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now they're all crying.
Yeah. Who would have thought, right? A team making a transition
I don't think
from.
so.
Yeah, he's starting.
A team.
Go ahead.
Making. Yeah. Who would have thought you'd see a team make a transition from first to worst?
Yeah.
In one season.
You know, I had a feeling it was a possibility. It wasn't one of those that I was going to go put money on, but losing all those coaches, and that has a major effect too.
But
we try to tell them, bro. We try to tell them.
We've had those conversations about how much coaching matters.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I heard that. Somebody said he's a baby Micah. Is that
baby
true?
Micah? Yeah,
That's what they call him.
Oh, yeah. They believe he has the same kind of ability Micah has as far as his pass rush. This kid has a motor almost identical to him when it came to his college days.
That so sucks, the fact that they don't get to be on the field at the same time this year.
Yeah.
As I would really like to see what the two of them do.
All I'm gonna say is this: seeing is worth believing. If this kid can elevate our pass rush, then I'm all for cheering him on to hold on to maintain that moniker. If not, may as well keep it going somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the more I think about this pass rush, it's definitely gonna be strongly needed to show up with these final two games coming up.
Yeah. Especially Malik Willis.
Yeah, Malik Willis seems to be fully healthy now. And did anybody see if Jordan Love had cleared concussion protocol today?
I think they're just. I don't think he did.
He's been down. I already see the reports say he has been downgraded. He has currently been ruled out for tomorrow night. Malik Willis is going to start.
Son of a bitch, that sucks. But since it's the battle of the backups, and our backup just took a playoff team to overtime where they needed a miracle to win, I got some good faith in this game.
Yeah, I do too.
Hey,
we didn't need to go to overtime. That's the shit about that game.
Yeah.
Romeo Dobbs just falls on the freaking the onside kick. I mean, they have to tell you it's an onside kick. There's an 8% chance that you will be successful. How the hell did we let that go?
And Hobbs too. I mean, that penalty was stupid penalty on third and whatever long, and it's like, what are you doing? You know what I mean? He would have been sacked. Well, it would have been like, oh my god.
I just want to say, if our season tanks, it's because of our special teams.
Oh, absolutely. I want Rich freaking fired as soon as the season ends.
I hope Ed Policy fires him. I really do. I hope he just says, you know what, kick rocks.
Well, when one thinks about Malik having to play, when people watch him play, the thing to be said about Malik is he can scare you more as a scrambler than he does as a passer. I mean, you're like when he plays, you're not going to see him average the same amount of throws as you'll see Jordan Love average per game. Like he's not going to be throwing the ball that much, but he's a hell of a scrambler on the field when he gets the open looks to run.
But he needs to hold the ball not like.
I know. Every time he runs, I get scared. So
scary how he holds the ball when he runs.
What I want to see, I don't want to see him doing big bombs. I'd rather see him just dice in the middle and.
Well, that was a nice pass. That was a nice pass to Dobbs.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't have to worry about him with those big throws like that. I don't want to see him to fit in super tight windows.
Yeah, and that's the thing, and that's something else you have to think about. When you watch Malik play last season, you saw Matt LaFleur be praised as far as knowing how to scheme up for a different kind of QB. Like you know what kind of quarterback you have in Jordan Love and Malik. Like at least have the proper game plan put together for the kind of skill set Malik has.
And he knows the playbook back of his hand. 2 years in, he knows everything back of his hand. I want to see, Golden. I want to see him. Touch a ball a lot next 2 games.
Yep.
Like and trust when I tell you, as far as passing goes from a league, I'd say the majority of his passes are going to be either the checkdowns or the intermediates at best when it comes to him having passes out there.
That's what I want to do is nickel dime that defense because every time you do a deep shot, especially like to Watson or something, there's a good chance he gets hurt. You know what I mean? That's when these receivers get hurt and these big bombs. You know what I mean? They're in full run
because they're trying to catch the ball. Yeah, that's why they're not looking where they're landing.
True, but if there's anything,
it's our number one fan, guys.
Yeah,
right.
Merry Christmas, man. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, man.
Yeah. But speaking of Watson, one thing you could be happy about for him leading up to this year is that at least his route tree is far better and improved over the years. I mean,
there you go.
Like you target him when you target Watson, it's always been a matter of taking the top off of defense on the deep routes. But now you see him do more route running. He's cleaned up his route tree and he's able to take on those intermediate to check down passes very well too. And not to mention he's more consistent as far as catching the ball too.
Yeah. But right now, these 2 games left, we gotta be smart and not get these players hurt. You know what I mean? Don't throw. I mean, just they're going dime stuff. Get them down the field and rush it down the field. If Jacobs ain't 100%, I like Wilson better.
Jacobs actually came off the injury report the last one I saw.
Yeah, I still rather see Wilson.
Yep.
Yeah, no, I saw Jacobs is off the report, but and Love is still on. They haven't lifted him out of concussion protocol yet.
Yeah, apparently he's been downgraded.
Nope.
Well, it's a short week, though. I mean, Saturday, that's a short week.
I mean,
that's a normal week.
Well,
I mean, it was announced earlier today that Jordan Love was ruled out.
But usually a hit like that, it takes a week or 2 before you actually come back.
And I honestly, unless the person's kind of iffy health-wise, like they could play if you really need them to, but they're not really set to go, I'd want to sit those guys. But everybody else, I want to go into the playoffs with some momentum. I want to see us going out there and playing these games to win.
Exactly.
Well, that's one thing about it. We got to work on our red zone offense because our red zone offense is like the bottom third in the league in red zone offense.
You're not the Kings of the North yet, there, bub.
Yeah, actually, that's one thing about it. We got to win this game to see if the 49ers beat them, then we got a chance for the division. You know damn well, just like in 22, the Lions, they knocked us out of the playoffs. Remember that? Mm-hmm. They might go into fucking the Bears and say, hey, you know what? We're going to make sure you don't fucking get the division. So, you know what I mean? Damn Campbell don't want that.
Yep. And here's something else that you could say is not decided. I even read somewhere there's a strong possibility we could be much higher than the 7th seed. Like, while we may have clinched a spot in the playoffs, whatever seed we got now hasn't been fully decided yet.
Yes.
Some teams could fall off to the point where we could either go up to 6, 5, maybe 3 or 2.
The only way we get 3 or 2 is if we win the division. That's the only way.
Right.
The top 4 positions are the 4 division winners. So it's 5,
Right.
6, or 7. That's all it could be if we're not the division winner.
Yep. But the thing is, like,
Exactly.
5, 6, and 7, they're still up for grabs when it comes to playoff seeding.
Well, our division's still up for grabs until it depends on the next game. If we lose, it don't matter. If the Bears lose and we win, we have a chance.
Exactly.
There's a reason to play in Week 18.
Man, I don't know about that. 49ers are playing. They're playing for their division right now, and they're actually
Right.
their offense is pretty damn hot right now. They're steamrolling right now, people, man. So I don't
Their
know, man.
fucking punter hasn't punted in like a month. Like a month. He hasn't punted.
Yeah. And Bears ain't
Right.
as good as you think they are, man. Tell you the truth, man. They're not. You guys are fool's gold fucking
Yeah.
Bears, man. You guys are. You're fool's gold.
Yeah, good.
What did he say?
Yeah.
Jordy Love is done for the season? What?
Oh man, I'm glad we don't have a Jordy Love.
Yeah, thank God.
I don't even know who that is.
Some Tweety Bird, it's a woman of some sort. Might be a Bear fan, I'm not sure. Go 40.
Go 49ers.
Yeah.
I-
It's hard to vote for them, man. It's real hard.
there you go, Rob.
It's
How-
real
how-
hard.
How about we can root for the Bears to suck? Because I can get behind
Yeah,
that.
that's how I
Bears
bro.
still suck.
When it's two teams I don't like, bro, it's like I hope someone loses badly. That's all I can say. Whoever loses, I hope it's badly.
Speaking of that,
Oh,
guys,
it might be Mitch. Oh,
guys,
snap.
after yesterday's game, I got a question from Mitch. Is Jared Goff still a top 3 quarterback?
Far from it.
I mean, if you want to count the fumbles and the picks and all that shit, I mean, top 3 from the bottom, maybe. I don't know.
So what you guys are
And-
saying is that he's the one that ushered in their Cancun vacation.
Yeah. pretty
Wow,
much.
man, who is this, bro? Who is that comment? Ken Cantaloupe
Right.
is amazing. He is very knowledgeable. Who'd you pay to say that, bro?
I didn't pay nobody to say it. What
You
can I
paid
say?
him to say that, bro?
And not to mention, I already said this earlier, and I'll say it again. When it came to that game yesterday, it's like something to be said for Lion fans is that the next time you want to ever talk about Jordan Love being a turnover king, remember that your quarterback himself is right up there with him.
Oh
Hey,
yeah. When he doesn't have a brick wall of an offensive line out there protecting him, man, he sure looks real average.
And think about it. I mean, Jordan Love's the only fucking quarterback in this division that's been to the playoffs every year he's been a starter. You know, 3 years in a row.
Yeah, and we might have 3 years in a row of being the 7th seed in the playoffs.
Yep. But hey, at least we make it to the playoffs, man. It's what you do when you get there.
I have absolutely no worry about us being the 7th seed if that's what it comes down to. We saw from the New York Giants and from ourselves, it doesn't matter if you back into the playoffs. As long as you get there, you can go on a hell of a tear and come home with the trophy.
I want to beat the
Right.
Bears and go after the Eagles. Come on, bring it.
You know what,
Yeah,
Dorn? I
yeah.
like that a lot.
Hey, Ron, I'm
And
gonna
that-
say this. I'm gonna be fair about this. That the pass from Caleb to DJ Moore to end the game was a fucking great fucking pass.
It was.
He threw it. He hit him on a dime. I'm gonna give Caleb, out of all the passes I've seen him throw, that's probably his career best right there.
But
That
what
was-
did he do? The 90, the 80 some fucking
I-
years before that.
I-
You know what I mean?
I get it, bro. I'm just
He
saying
didn't do
like,
shit.
he threw a nice pass. That
He
particular
did.
pass was
He
fucking
shouldn't
nice.
even been not throwing that pass. We should have had the game done
Probably.
already. But
I wouldn't know about that part. A player coming off of IR for the playoffs, I don't know about that.
Yeah,
I
would-
think they have to come off beforehand.
Yeah, you can't. I don't think.
mean,
yeah.
Yeah, I don't. I do not know for certain.
He's off already, isn't he? They just took
Yes.
him off.
Yeah,
Hmm.
man. Well, could he walk onto the field for us so we can see him take some snaps?
He's
Albert-
such a soft little. I mean,
wanna
he's
see
broke, bro.
Albert.
He's broke. He's permanently broke. I think. This guy, who the hell?
There you go.
Good idea to sign him. 7 seed means more Packers football to watch. Why does that, Steve? I mean, it doesn't matter what seed we are.
Well, as long as if we were the
Look,
first,
If
We'd be
the
having
Bears
a
are the Bears are the number 2 seed, I want the 7 seed. I want the fucking 7 seed so we can play them in the very first week.
Yeah.
Because that's how it works. I want to be lined up with the Bears. I don't care if they're third. I want to be fourth because that's who we're going to play. You know what I mean?
Well, actually,
Place
it's 2 versus 7. It's 2 versus 7, 3 versus 6,
versus 5.
and then 4 versus 5.
That's
I
why
don't
I
care.
don't care if we win the division or not. I want it to be Green Bay or the Bears at 7, and the other one at 2. That way, we start this playoffs punching each other in the mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bears, please.
Oh yeah, and we usually have pretty good luck meeting them in the playoffs.
Yeah, and the more
I
and
do
no,
already.
and something else that seems to be coming off all crazy for me is how this year is another year where you can remind yourself of 2010 because the last time we played the Bears in the playoffs when they were the division champions, we knocked them out.
Mhm.
Who's
NFC
to
championship
say and who's to say that's not going to happen again?
And what were we? The 6th seed. We were the lowest ranked seed.
Yep.
We went through the entire playoffs, played every game on the road, went into Dallas, and won the Super Bowl. I remember it. I was there in Dallas when it happened. I remember it.
And both years we went to the playoffs. The first year we got knocked out by the 49ers that went to the Super Bowl. And then last year we got knocked out by Eagles that won the Super Bowl. You know
So
I mean?
what you're saying there's no way we're going to lose to Chicago because they're not winning the Super Bowl?
Exactly.
There
Yeah,
you go.
they got fat chance. Very, 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 very fat chance.
Yeah. And that seems to be a major thing. I seem to be finding that to be a crazy pattern for me. Like the past couple of years that we've been in the playoffs, it seems like the team we lose to always ends up being the team that goes to the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
You
Yeah.
know,
Unfortunately, we get knocked out by the Super Bowl champs a lot of times.
Yeah. This year's our year, man. This year's our year. We're going
It-
in there.
Mm-hmm. Because this year has a lot of weird similarities to 2010.
Yep.
well, we didn't lose our Micah Parsons in 2010.
But we lost quite a few guys that year.
Yeah. 16.
No, I remember it was
16 on IR that year.
Yep.
Yeah, and there were some of them guys that were starters for us too,
Yeah.
weren't they?
A lot of them,
Mhm.
yeah. I mean, like feeling about our pass rush. I mean, we had a pretty good pass rush before. Knowing Gary's got stepped up, he didn't step it up last week. I mean, he did all right though for the run game and shit. But
Well, he's been doing
Thank
all
you,
right in the
Steve.
run game this
Yeah.
whole time. I'm tired of him being on a milk carton for the sacks.
exactly.
And it's almost the
Well-
same issue that it's been his whole career.
Yeah.
Is he's almost there and he's a half a step away from the sack.
Now I just seen a thing. If we let him go or we trade him, we'll save 19 million. You know.
Yeah, well, there's been other Packer fans I had conversations with saying we're sick and tired of seeing Gary get X'd out in terms of no kind of production for the past few games. Like, if the guy couldn't surpass what he had last season, we need to either release him or trade him
Yeah.
because it just doesn't make sense that we're paying somebody
Yeah.
over 20 million a year and their production is this kind of stout, kind of
Bro,
stagnant
isn't
at
that what-
best.
isn't what this baby Micah is going to do if he turns out to be something?
Brendan Cox Jr. We got some.
There's some
we got
guys that are
need
injured
to
that are
be on
coming
the
back,
field.
yeah.
Yeah, I
Really
was
paying
going to
time.
say, we can't forget about Van Ness turning it on at the beginning of this
Yeah.
year before he got hurt.
Yeah.
Who knows? He could come out and give us a little bit of a breakout performance for the playoffs. Now, I wouldn't bank on it just because we seen
we
what
need something like
Van
that.
Ness did the couple years before,
Mhm.
but this year's been promising.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we have to see more. Why, when it comes to the pass rush, I'm saying we gotta see more from Van Ness. We gotta see more from Enagbare, who's
Yeah.
pretty much been trading snaps with Gary.
I was gonna say, Igne Bari. I'm actually relatively impressed with because this guy's getting about the production I expect for a rotational guy. So I'm perfectly happy with what he's at, and I wouldn't even be against bringing him back next year. But that massively depends on the dollar amount.
Wooden's actually been stepping up this year. I like Wooden. He's been really good.
Yeah, he's been a major reason why we haven't felt the Kenny Clark loss so much in the run game.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Brooks has got to
And
step it up too.
yep.
Yeah.
And don't forget about how much those rookies have been growing up for us lately. The guys
Yeah.
like Stackhouse and Warren Brinson.
Yeah.
We had to see a lot of growth from those guys during this season too.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, I think we're seeing why we were more than willing to move off of Kenny Clark because these young guys are pretty good.
Well, if anything to be said about it, we may have to address the defensive tackle with this draft coming up.
I get what you're saying, A-Dub, and I wouldn't be against
Man.
it, but I would much rather invest heavily into the cornerback room early.
Yeah, we need some corners.
Bro,
So
we need
do I.
corners.
So would
That
I.
is a fucking must get in the fucking draft this fucking next season.
Draft and free agency even.
All of it.
Yeah, I mean,
All of it.
the reason I would say defensive tackle has to be a need is only a matter of we have to have other guys complimenting Devontae Wyatt when it comes to what he does for us.
What's up with that? Yinzer, boy, Yinzer got a personal thing with that Lions fan, bro. He's been posting all kinds of good shit in the back.
Those Lion fans. I mean, look what they did to fucking the floor last year. I mean, they get out of hand. There's like no security there at the Lions.
Yeah, I
Running
don't know about
back,
running
quarterback,
back. Why do you think we need running back?
Well, Jacob, we I don't know. I want mine.
You want to know why? Marshawn Lloyd. That's why.
Yeah.
Yeah, but bro,
I'm not
Yeah.
giving up on him, man. I'm not giving up on him.
Dorn,
Well, we
I'm
got-
like,
Well,
by the time you
99% off
see him
that.
starting, John,
I know.
his rookie contract will be over. We'll
You
have
know
to
what?
fucking
You know the
pay
guy I
the
really
guy
wanna
based
see?
on.
That's
based
Strong
on
Junior.
nothing.
That's Strong Junior. I like him. He's got speed.
But,
He's got like a 4.37
comes-
speed.
you speak about the linebacker position. I don't know how much linebacker is a need, especially considering what we've been getting out of the group we got now.
Yeah.
well,
Hey, bro,
the-
I didn't see
I
you
think
put
the
quarterback
issue.
on there. What's wrong with that? You didn't put quarterback on there.
Well, it depends if we pick up Clay or not. You know.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say, Dorn, is I think the issue is that it massively hinges on if we can re-sign Quay, which I think should be the number one priority this offseason.
What, we need receivers? Are you kidding me? You think we need
I-
receivers?
I honestly don't even think we need
No.
receivers. I
We
think
need
we
a
need to let,
downgrade on receivers.
I'm with Dorn. I think we need to let Dobbs go
Mm.
and let this offense be Watson number one and have Reed and Golden out there,
Yeah.
especially so we can get Golden more involved into this offense.
Plus we got Wicks. Yeah.
I want to make sure we
This,
trade.
this
Dobbs.
offense is
And-
going to be nasty with speed if we can get all three of them out there.
And don't forget about Savion Williams showing up at times for us too.
Exactly.
Well, I just want to make sure we trade Dobbs to like Alaska.
Because yeah, I'm just saying Green Bay had their story of drafting two different receivers only for the sake of being prepared for if we did or did not re-sign Dobbs.
See, when they said who's going to be their reserve quarterback, what come Williams wasn't mentioned because he did that fucking Wildcat all the time. He played actually quarterback in high school and shit. You know.
And the thing, we've been using him in the same way he got used over in college.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I thought we got Williams as like a change of pace or like a razzle dazzle guy because that's what I mean. Broski was like he's a wide receiver, but he doesn't have the best hands. But they used him for a lot of gimmicks. He was like a big time running.
Kinda.
I mean,
By default, I am.
his drop percentage was a concern when we drafted him, but he does but the thing is he's more of that Swiss Army knife kind of player when it came to how he was used in college. Right.
I thought
He wasn't just a prototypical receiver. They had different uses for him.
Well, and I thought that would replace that would give Reed a chance to just be strictly a wide receiver and stop doing all the runs and all the gimmick plays that they use Reed for. They would have Savion. You know, this guy's a little built. He's bigger than Reed. He's built stronger. You know, he's a little more durable. And then Reed could just focus on being our number one. That's what I was originally thought was going to happen.
And trust me, same thing could have been said for Golden.
Yeah.
Because that's something because I believe we were trying to use Golden in that same manner too. And even now, people are already mocking us for that pick to say Golden is already shredding into bust territory because every other first round receiver has blown him out the water in terms of their production in their rookie year.
He's stuck behind a bit,
bro. And here's the thing. Is go back and look at every wide receiver we ever draft. They never jump on the page right on. Devontae Adams, probably the best wide receiver to come out of the Packers in the last 25 years. I'm going to say that. I mean, honestly, there's been a lot of wide receivers, but Devontae might be the best one that we didn't start out like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Drop
They slowly
He would drop Vontae. Shit.
Mm-hmm. And funny thing is, Dontavian Wicks is almost projecting himself into that same territory himself.
Yeah, I like Wicks a lot this year.
You know, Wicks, if he holds the ball, he's our best wide receiver. Believe it or not, he's the best route runner.
I don't know. I think Golden's got the best hands, to tell you the truth.
Well, but we haven't yet to put Golden to use. You know what I'm saying? As far as that goes,
maybe we're just saving them for the playoffs.
And then one's got to think about this. So far this year, we've been far better when it comes to not having many drops this year, like last season.
Well, bro, and part of the things I think that why our wide receivers get put like that is because of the quarterbacks. Like Rodgers demanded these guys catch every fucking, they catch every ball. If you're dropping balls, he's not going to go to you. He's not going to want to. He's going to push for you to be out of it. He's going to call pull for more play. I mean, that is a real thing.
Last week, did you hear about fucking Rodgers?
Yeah.
That running back, that receiver went behind him. He's like, "What the fuck are you doing?" You heard him on the mic. He's like, "What the fuck are you doing?" The guy goes back. He's like, "Wow."
I mean,
yep. And luckily for us, Jordan Love's not having that kind of thing. Like, if there's one thing I'm sure Packer fans don't give Jordan Love enough credit for is the kind of personality he carries himself with. You don't see him complain. You don't see him being too big of himself out there. The guy's got a great deal of humility and a strong head on his shoulders.
Never gets
but
rattled.
here's what I would like more from Jordan Love, though. I want to see him come on, pumping up the guys. We're not out of this. We're not,
Rob, I'm with you.
I mean, bro, I want to see him take command of the guys and have them focus and you get them on track when they're having a bad night. You don't see that, bro. That's what worries me. Seen it with Favre, seen it with Rodgers. Not with him. Not with him.
The thing is for Love is he will consider looking at himself first before he calls anybody out. He's like if there's one thing he would believe in for a leader is that every leader has to take responsibility for the outcome of any game they're involved in, no matter how good or bad it is. Like, you look at yourself as far as making sure you did everything right before you call anyone out.
Well, you imagine every time that when Love goes off the field, him and LaFleur get together, and then you see LaFleur go off and he's fucking his tablet, and he's fucking doing this, and he's fucking
he's not
digging in, fucking. You don't see other coaches do that shit. They're just doing on the sidelines, okay, doing whatever, There's LaFleur, he's fucking diving in every fucking thing,
Then do you wonder if that kind of has to do with why Love isn't so rah-rah himself?
I think that's what it is.
Because remember, Rodgers kind of had to be that guy because Mike McCarthy, you just get to and I can't say LaFleur used to be kind of that guy himself too. Is you'd see him having his emotional tantrums on the sideline of just and rolling his eyes and shit. And I like the attitude he's got in the past 2 years.
Yep. And Love's got, he can switch the plays if he wants to. He does it all the time,
And I know we had I'm not getting about the parts where we question LaFleur with his play calling out there at times. Times like, yeah, LaFleur may call some stuff that you don't like or agree with, but
Look at Robbie.
at the same time, one thing that has to be given, one thing you got to give LaFleur credit for. At least he is putting together a winning effort. He's winning games, and so far, 6 of the 7 years he's been here, he's made the playoffs.
One thing about it, we gotta get better in the red zone. Though. That's one.
Yeah.
What's up,
thing
Fred?
that
Merry
I'm concerned
Christmas,
about.
bud.
We can move the change. It's just once we get in the red zone, it's like we fucking get. It's like, come on, man. Come up with something. We always throw like behind the sticks. No.
Yes, I know.
Back because Willis will be gone.
I want us to trade
Attack
Willis,
that
bro.
red
I want us to
Attack that
trade
red
Willis. We could get a lot for Willis. We could get a lot for his ass.
You really can't
These
trade him
games-
because
Bro, he can run. That dude has got feet. We are going to be able to trade him easily to somebody.
but
Dorn.
his contract's up though.
I say
the issue with
get-
us in the
I
red
say
zone,
get whatever-
I think has a lot to
take
do
what
with
I say. Whatever kind of
I think so too.
whatever kind of when it comes to trading, I'm gonna say this: whatever kind of solid draft capital or value Malik Willis gets you, take advantage of it now. If you're Green Bay,
Yeah.
And I think
I mean,
Jenkins is gone, too.
if he can warrant you anything between a second to a fourth round pick for this year, I wouldn't hesitate to take it.
Yeah, one thing about Malik Willis, I think his contract's up, so we can't
It
trade him.
is. Well,
So-
I think we can still franchise tag him.
Maybe we could. But one thing about it too, he said he does not want to go to another team unless he is
He's gonna-
guaranteed of being a starter.
Yep.
Otherwise, he wants to stay right here.
Bro, they're not going to deal with us unless they plan to make him a starter. That's the whole thing.
Yeah.
Is he's going to call. I mean, bro, he literally changed the game of the Bears, the way they played the game. I mean, we should not have lost that game just by his sheer abilities to run.
Mhm.
I mean, even Love started out running. You see, we planned on running against the Bears. They saw something in that. And I don't think if the Bears can't stop McCaffrey, there's no way they beat the 49ers this week.
No, their defense sucks.
If they can't stop him, I
And
don't
trust
think
me, Brock Purdy is still a credible
Ron, you haven't clinched the
QB
division yet, bro.
who can. Yeah, Brock Purdy can still do plenty to tear apart a defense, regardless if he has Kittle or not.
And you know what happened last game? It took a miracle for you guys to beat our backup quarterback. Oof.
Exactly.
It took
And I
the
mean,
guy to muff the goddamn onside kick, bro.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? That had an 8% chance of success. 8%
No,
chance.
it had a 0.8%
Yeah.
chance.
Yeah.
Whatever, bro. There was no reason why that should have fucking went off. All he had to do was fall on it. I don't know what he did. His helmet bounced him back. I don't know. He bounced like he had a Super Ball on his head and he just fucking rolled away. I don't even. Man.
Dobbs being Dobbs, fucking.
Couldn't secure the ball when it came to him.
Nope.
Man, that's just like the Bears bragging for beating backups.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, time to beat us with our backups.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and here's something else I find amusing as
Pissed
far
me
as
off. Yeah, right.
as far as us losing to the Bears. Have you guys something that has been a pattern for us against the Bears? Have you noticed that both games that we lost against the Bears, Jordan Love did not finish either one of those games?
Yeah.
Absolutely, A-Dub, because I think they can't beat Jordan Love if he stays in the whole game.
They have a bounty on him, man. Well, do you think? Well, Allen fucking came from the Saints. You know what I mean? When the bounty gate was there, so did Dan Campbell was there too, who fucking pretty much brought up Ben Johnson. So, yeah, it's kind of fishy, because 2 times in a row they went after fucking Love. I mean, and then after when Malik was there, they did the same thing to Malik. Fucking another fucking Booker's that whatever or what's his name Brisker fucking did it. And then they want to see a dirty hit on fucking Nixon, which that was not a dirty hit. For one, Nixon was shooting across. Cal was out running alongside while he was trying to cut him off, and DJ Moore stopped in his tracks, dude, and then kind of backed up into him.
Okay. Okay, I didn't pay enough attention to see.
Yeah, he was shooting
if
across
that-
to try to cut off Williams.
that part I kind of saw, and then I just saw him blast him from behind.
That's why when you see Nixon, he kind of looked at him like, "What the fuck you doing?" And then right away he looked right where Callum was, because I always just kept on running.
It was just incidental contact, bro. It was all it was.
Well,
That's why Nixon didn't get a fine. That's why he didn't get flagged.
Funny.
That's why.
The fuck's a gazoo? What the hell is that?
well,
What's a gazoo?
oh, funny thing about something else that comes to my mind that I think is thinking
What?
too far
What
ahead
did
right
you
now
shoot,
is
bro? It was
Well,
Austin.
as
schmuck.
I'm thinking. Yeah, I'm saying as I'm thinking too far ahead on this, I'm just having a good idea about who we're going to be seeing on our schedule for next season. Like, I know we got the NFC South and AFC East to match up with, but I'm just considering what other teams that we're going to match up with, depending on how we finish.
I'm not worried about next year yet.
Yeah,
I'm not the
I'm-
Lions looking for the draft already.
I'm with John Dorn. This year is far from over.
Right-
I can care
right
less
now, we're
about
worried
the-
about the
We're not
Ravens.
out of it.
Yep.
We're not out of it. Not yet.
Mm-hmm.
Think we're gonna go one and done? I hope not.
No,
A gazoo
No.
is like a
Yeah.
harmonica.
and I'm not.
Yeah,
and
no,
I'm not
Oh, you
even.
mean a kazoo.
And I'm not
This
even
is a
going to
vape.
say it either.
No, it's a vape, bro. I thought it was a kazoo with a K, not a G. That's what I thought it was. I could be wrong.
But yeah,
Yeah, I'm not playing music for
every
you
part
guys.
of me is already thinking when it comes to the playoffs. No matter what seeding we get, we may eventually end up playing the Bears in the first round, which is what I would look
That's
for.
what I
Well,
want.
that,
I want to
right
be-
there, that's just pretty much a
I don't want to
byproduct.
be anything but lined up with the Bears in the first round. I don't care where we're at.
Just for
And
that,
I've got
just
to
for
say,
that.
in all honesty, it's the biggest piece of dog shit.
Yeah, to me it just sounded crazy all this week that I saw Bear fans throwing and talking about Green Bay so much. It was like
Yeah.
24/7 we live rent free in your heads. Like even after you win against us, we find a way to stay on your mind constantly.
You notice when a GM comes into one of the rival fucking division teams, first thing comes out of their mouth is about beating the Packers. They don't talk about the Lions. They don't talk about the Bears, or they don't talk. They talk about the Packers. You know what I mean? Because we're the standard of this fucking division. Everybody knows. It. You know what I mean? We're the one that's been in the playoffs 7 out of 8 years, going on 8 out of 9 years. You know what I mean? It's like and 2 different quarterbacks, and just we don't miss a beat.
Uh-huh.
You know.
Yeah, but the one thing we're always going to be mocked for is every year we lose, we choke.
Hey, you gotta get in the playoffs to choke,
Bro,
man. You know what I mean?
if you're not taking swings, what are you doing, bro?
Yeah.
I mean,
I mean,
what the fuck?
Look at the
Nothing.
Vikings. Look at the Vikings. Their head coach never won a playoff game for the Vikings yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Even
yeah.
fourth
Speaking
year.
of Minnesota, one's got to wonder how soon before they break that pattern that they on. Like for every up year, they got a down year,
Yeah.
and following that down year, they'll have an up year, and then so forth. Like the past couple of seasons, you watch Minnesota is an up year, down year, up year, down year.
Yeah, JB, he don't like the Packers. He hates the Packers because we troll him so much. He hates the Packers because he hates me. Because I troll him a lot.
Oh yeah, for sure. JB does not. Most Lion fans are salty with the Packers because we
Yeah.
swept them and put them.
Yeah.
That's just how it is, bro.
They become fool's gold. and-
I would expect nothing less from JB. He's scared to come on the show, bro. He's afraid to be confronted by him.
Exactly. Can't choke,
Over.
man.
And I'm still finding it amusing. I was on board to where I was on board and buying the hype behind Detroit. Like I actually respected the direction they were going with trying to rebuild and become a serious contender. And then the past 2 years they were on top of the division. But then I said before, what you do after you win the division is what matters for anybody.
Yeah.
And what have we seen the Lions do in the playoffs after winning the division the past 2 years? Nothing special at all. I mean, sure you may have won a few playoff games, but we still have yet to see you make it to a Super Bowl. And from what anybody's seen this year, there is plenty of. I think it's very, very much relevant to ask the question about, has the window finally closed for Detroit from here on?
It very well could have, because as we heard from Dan Campbell himself right after that NFC Championship loss, we might not get back here. That wasn't him being doom and gloom. He was just trying to prepare Lions fans for this is for the absolute top we're going to get.
Yeah. It was just being prepared, like, don't be so sure if you're, like, I know I ain't trying to be a downer, but I'm trying to be realistic. Like, it is very hard to be back on that very level that you made it to.
Once you get on top, it's hard to stay on top.
Yep.
Right? One of the few lessons that them Lion fans had yet to learn. It was one thing, making it to the top was one thing, but how long can you stay on top is another thing.
Yeah.
It's like, take it from Green Bay. We've been there before. Like, we've been on top, and we had,
Actually,
it took a lot, for us to stay on top.
And the only deer I seen was a buck, and I can't shoot a buck right now.
John Dorn did see something. It was a raven, and he's still down.
He's still down.
He's still down. Look at that nasty shit.
Damn.
Man, it looks like you got him with a gut shot there, Dorn.
You got him good.
And
he's wounded.
And speaking of the Ravens, like I said before, looks like we got our opportunity to repay Aaron Rodgers for the favor he did for us.
Oops, did I do it? Nope, that's the wrong button.
I mean, as Rodgers did us a favor. I'm saying, as Rodgers did us a favor beating the Lions, we do him a favor by beating the Ravens. Like, a loss for the Ravens means Rodgers and his Steelers can clinch that division.
Hey, A-Dub, I got a question for you. What do you think this guy's going to do this year now? He's got to go get another crossover.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Whoever did that might want to find a place to go remove it.
Yeah.
Either remove it or repaint it or something.
I would just have it removed because it looks terrible. It makes him look very clueless.
Yeah, Dorn's a melon hunter from way back.
Fuck yeah. No, you go in the woods, you can only shoot does, and then you go out there and you see bucks only. It's like, what the fuck? Where's the does? And then you go for bucks, you see the does. It's just it's the opposite all the time. It's just you can never win.
That's because somebody gave them the hunting pamphlet and they check before they go out.
Yeah.
It's your day, honey.
The arm too big to be Mitch.
Your arm is too big to be Mitch. Damn. Yeah, Mitch has been MIA, bro. MIA.
Don't be hating.
Hey, it's the guy you can blind with a thumb.
Yeah.
Yeah, he looked terrible.
Do you ever think that might be why Jared's off so much? Is it that he doesn't have great depth perception?
Yeah. Jared's off.
Could be. I mean, a lot of their success is not also just off his arm. They got a good run game, and even that failed them on. I mean, he only had like 15 yards. Gibbs only had like 15 yards. He also had a fumble, no touchdowns. I mean,
yeah. Well, hey, we've been saying all season long, if you shut down the Lions' run game, that entire offense collapses, and we've seen it proven time again and again this year. They have to go out and get themselves a real offensive coordinator. Yeah. No more of this clumping molten salts yet.
Or an offensive line. I mean, they need some help.
Dan Campbell, all he is a sideline puppet. That's all he is. That's all he's good for. He's a motivator.
Yeah,
he's a good motivator. That's all.
Funny thing about last night, the announcers tried to hype up the idea that the Lions offense was far better when Dan Campbell took over the play calling from the guy who had it as the OC.
Which I don't disagree with. I mean, Other than week 2 against the Bears, what did the Lions do with that OT?
With Morton, they were up and down as an offense.
Yeah.
I actually think they were a little better offense with Morton calling it.
I think so too.
They did have a good game with Dan Campbell calling it, and it was a damn good game. But that's about.
Oh, you talk about this?
but you still,
Philly game.
but you still got.
No, that was a Bears beat the Philly like that. Stop, Gibbs. You beat the Lions.
Yep.
Yeah, you do, man.
But
Not
then,
about
but,
it.
but then the other thing you got to think about with the Lions was like,
Oh,
What did Gibbs
We
have
got
15
a
yards against the
fucking-
Steelers?
who's here?
Brelsky in there.
What did
What's up,
Gibbs have
Brelsky?
15 yards against the Steelers?
They
Like,
both.
man.
Season, LOL. They both suck. Are you all right,
You guys
Brelsky?
watch that game yesterday?
Oh my God.
Which game are you talking about? Are you talking about the game where the Lions entered their franchise? Hey, Broski, is Goff still top 3?
Dude, you have 5 turnovers.
Shit, I don't even think that's the most embarrassing stat from the game. The most embarrassing one to me is you got beat by a backup quarterback with
Dude.
3 net passing yards.
Oh my god, dude.
Third string quarterback. Third string quarterback.
Oh. Fourth string quarterback, like really.
Yeah, really. I mean, 51 yards says he's probably the
Oh
10th
my
string
God.
quarterback, but I mean, what the fuck?
Oh, that was the funniest shit I ever saw in my life.
Hey, let me ask you this: Does that mean that the Vikings have a quarterback dilemma now because he won the game with only 3 yards?
Dude, it means that Dan Campbell lost the locker room, and they're fucked even worse than people. Like, so Ken, you heard me this morning what I was trying to say. Like, they're fucked way more. If you break it down, they're fucked. Like, they're done. They're back to the basement every year. I'm not even joking. That's not even shit talk. That's just an honest breakdown.
So they're not even going to try to right the ship.
Well, they're going to try, but they have too much work to do. Like, you need to revamp the whole O line. You need a left tackle. You need a center. Penny Sewell's not that good anymore. They don't have their bookends. Like the D line, you have one player on the D line, Hutch. That's it. Literally, that's it.
Yeah.
Like, literally, like, that's
I
it.
can just imagine. I can imagine everybody being like Sarah to say, "Please re-sign Marcus Davenport back."
Dude, honestly, their 2 best players on defense are Campbell and Anzalone. They're the only 2 guys that play hard.
Yeah.
Like the only
Campbell's-
2 guys that play with any heart out there that try to hurt people. And Anzalone's going to be gone. Their whole secondary's gone. Like their whole secondary's gone. Like Kirby Joseph's never playing again like that. He's never going to be good. Brian Branch, he might not ever be good again coming off an ACL.
You want Russell knows what Broski thinks about him.
Yeah, Broski.
I've already chimed in on them guys. Holy cow, they're hiding everywhere. The Lion fans are not out for business at all.
Terrion Arnold is like their best corner, and he's terrible, and he's not even healthy. And like they don't have anyone else.
I like they drafted Rakestraw and him, and they drafted the 2 slowest corners. You know, it's like,
How badly do you beat him week 18, bro?
Like,
How badly do you beat him week 18?
and then here's the thing: this Shepherd guy, he's horrendous. He's a terrible defensive coordinator.
I actually kind of like him a bit as a defensive coordinator. I don't think the Lions have as much talent on defense as we all assumed. I think a lot of it was coaching last year, and AG proved himself to be an actual real coach.
James, have a good day.
You know what it is? Though? It's typical Lions. They only do good against the real shitty teams. Like their defense plays good. Okay, they got a bunch of sacks on Minnesota. The Vikings' offensive line sucks. By the way, their O line is garbage.
Yeah.
So like, congratulations. You know what I mean? Like you can't do that against a good team.
Yep.
Dude.
And I'm sure you're gonna catch a lot of hell from Lion fans if you try to argue with them and tell them you're better off wanting to move off from Jared Goff and develop yourself another QB.
Yep, Jared Goff's got the same issues he's had since he was a Ram.
They wasted a third round pick on Hendon Hooker. What happened to
Guys,
him? You know what I mean?
They had 83 yards rushing the last 2 games put together.
Oh,
That's bad.
What are we
Went that
doing?
way.
you want to know what we're doing? We're watching the collapse again of the Lions. It's like the 90s all over again.
Yeah.
You got a dynasty though going. They said you got a dynasty going.
No, they were a 3-year expansion franchise that failed to make the cut.
Yeah.
How can you call something a dynasty that didn't even go 3 years?
Again, yeah.
Didn't even
Right.
go 3 years, bro. That's not
Right.
a dynasty.
And my thing is, you need to have won yourself a Super Bowl before you talk about dynasty.
Bro, you need to win an NFC championship game. They
No,
ain't
they-
even won that.
guys, they're the model franchise.
Yeah, sure they are. Model for the basement.
0-16. Hey.
Dude, like Laporta and Brock Wright might both be done.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
That's not even an exaggeration. That's actually an actual possibility.
yeah. No, you're right. I mean, it sucks for them. I mean, some of those guys I got to like, some of those Lion fans that we got to actually like. I mean, Fred, Brent. There's some guys out there I'm going to feel bad for. Craig, even, bro. I'm going to feel bad for those guys because they love their team. But,
Yeah.
Right.
yeah, it sucks.
I mean, hey, I guess even after this year, we get to hear Broski speak a lot more about how bad of a GM Brad Holmes supposedly is.
Well, like I said, he whiffed on the entire 2024 draft. Like I'll go down the list. I'll go down the list. He literally did. So you can't do things like that and expect to be relevant that long. You need to have players on rookie contracts. You can't pay
You always got
everybody.
to have the next guy right there waiting. Especially
He's
the
been
keeper.
trying to fix that corner room since he came here. He's been trying to fix that corner room, and he hasn't fixed it yet.
Yeah, it's bad. Dude, Terry and Arnold, Rakestraw, Giovanni Manu, Sion Vaki, McKay Wingo, and Christian Mahogany. Bus. Bus.
Bus.
Yeah.
So they can't even.
You know,
those guys aren't even going to save their line. They can't even.
When you speak about bus, it just reminds me. I still remember how Lion fans laughed at us when we drafted Jordan Morgan, even after they jumped ahead of us to draft Terry and Arnold.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of Morgan, especially after this Bears game. That kind of ruined me for his hype train. Watching him get folded over like a pancake a couple times in the game, I'm good.
Yeah. That other guy, that new guy we just stepped in for Tom, though, I like him.
Darian Kennard.
Yeah, Kennard. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kennard, I'm perfectly fine with. But Morgan,
Yeah,
I think we screwed the pooch on that one.
Yeah, and I guess this second round pick, Anthony Belton, is definitely in the right spot to be comfortable with going forward.
Yeah, I'm very happy with it right
Sarah
now.
was clowning the Lion fans last night. It was bad.
Oh,
she
yeah.
was busting them up.
Well,
Not
that's
even-
because he's happy to be out of the basement.
Yeah, she's like, how did they do that? How did they let us? Oh, she couldn't stop. She goes, that terrible franchise. Terrible.
Fucking joke.
Yep.
It's a joke.
It's like back to normal, right? They're back in the basement. That's where they belong. I mean, first to worst. I can't even remember any team that's fallen that hard. Who's ever fallen from first to worst in their division?
A few teams have done it.
I mean, but from 15 wins.
You know, Steve, I actually kind of like Sean Ryan at center.
Yeah, he ain't bad at all, man.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but it's a good center draft and it's a good left tackle draft.
Left tackle we might need, especially if we don't re-sign Rasheed Walker. I have no faith in Morgan or anything. I don't even trust him to be the water boy now.
Yeah, but Broski, didn't you say Kirby Joseph might not even come back?
Yeah,
I don't think.
Yeah, I've heard that too. That there's a very good chance that this might end up being a career ender.
I said that since he went out, like what was it, like a month and a half ago? And people are like, okay, Broski, you're not a doctor.
Well, they just haven't talked about it yet. I guess.
Hey, Broski, how well has it worked out for people that have said we're not a doctor? Because I remember a few people saying that to me too about Micah and then getting massively proven wrong.
Not a doctor.
Yeah.
Micah's going to have back issues. That's not what put his season over.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, his back was perfectly fine.
He was perfectly fine, man. He was like.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, wow.
And
it is
we're
what
already,
it is. Go ahead.
Yeah, and funny thing about Parsons is that we've already seen the reports about how his ACL tear was clean to where he could be back by the start of September.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, I've been seeing a bunch of reports.
Which is good
on
news
that
to
too.
hear.
Yep.
Well, Parsons is a warrior, man. He'll do whatever he needs to do to get back.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What's it say? Damn doors. God dang, yeah. No, I know.
So is Lamar Jackson's out too, right?
Yep. No love, no
I think
Jackson.
he's supposed. I mean, Lamar Jackson was already doubtful. I'm sure he may have been ruled out.
I always liked that Huntley though. For some
Yeah.
reason, I always liked him.
Tyler Huntley, aka Snoop.
Yeah.
Dude, he's not bad.
Mm-hmm. And have you guys been hearing the rumors too that there's apparently a rift going between Harbaugh and Lamar Jackson?
Yeah, because
I heard that.
Why,
about
thank
that
you
too.
there,
Like,
Woody. At least
like-
Woody can appreciate it.
Yeah.
And what
Like
about Crosby?
I read somewhere there's a strong possibility Lamar might be gone from Baltimore after this year.
Crosby walked
I've
out
heard
today,
that too.
man, out of the facilities. He's like, I'm out of here, man. They said they're going to shut him down for the rest of the season. He didn't like it.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
Oh, yeah, he walked out the doors. Like, fuck
Oh,
you guys.
you're gonna hear that all off season because you know who's gonna be talking about that every fucking day.
You talking about Joseph? Yeah, I could just imagine what he would feel as. I could just imagine what he feels as a Raiders fan having to hear that news. Like, perhaps the seeds are planted to where Max Crosby might want out
I
from
was
Las
just
Vegas.
referring to the person who, anytime a major player wants to get traded, he's going to a certain team. That's all.
Don't you know everybody wants to go there, Broski?
Well, and every player that ever played there is really good.
Who beat the Bears twice?
I don't think he comes back this year.
No,
I think there's an
I highly doubt that.
Yeah, I think I heard something about an outside possibility that he could play in the playoffs, but I don't know.
What about Kraft? I think
Depends.
Kraft's all too. Yeah, Kraft's all too.
Yeah, Kraft's done.
Yeah, Kraft's done.
Unfortunately, believe me, I wish we could get him
I
back at
know.
any point.
Exactly.
Hmm.
Shoot that fucker up and get out there.
Yeah. If there's somebody else you would wish you want back at any point is Elton Jenkins.
I don't know.
I was gonna say I'm liking Sean Ryan as a center.
Yeah.
Jenkins has a hefty contract, and it don't seem
But,
that there's that big of a
do we-
difference in their play.
But do we want to bring him back and have him sent back to his primary position of left guard?
I'm kind of starting to like Aaron Banks now that he's healed up from his injury. So we
Okay.
might just stick with what we got going on right now. At least that's my opinion for it. I would like to keep this offensive line at this right now.
Okay.
But that's a huge thing if we re-sign Rasheed Walker.
I believe we picked up Wyatt's fifth-year option to where we don't need to worry about extending him yet.
Yeah. It's Murray we got to worry about.
All right, but it is unfortunately that time. We want to thank everybody for watching, especially thank you guys that took your time to comment. Let's go out tomorrow and add us a Raven to this freaking checklist of bodies we're stacking up.
Sounds good to me.
And as always, it's go, pack, go.
Yeah, yo, it's game time, ain't no messing around. Huddle Sports Network, the best in town. From NFL rumors to the latest trends, we got all your sports, just tune in, my friends.